Balance doesn't mean all things are equal or at peace at all times.
Another video, and today we go break down so-called reality show TV star. Now look at this right here. That's a Adonis belt right here and a high navel. Bam! There you go right here. That's the transgender pose right there. No doubt about it. Beat up kneecaps. Yes, if you think this one is a man, this is one of them drag queen they have in Hollywood. No doubt about it. Right here. Hairline receded. Bam! 100% transformer right there on your screen. Wow, people. Why you sleep on this one? Yes, I'm mad. Why did you sleep on this one? It's a mystery. Bam! Transgender exposed. Adonis belt right there. You can see it right there. Right there at the jeans, okay? No doubt about it.
You know, now he got an updated cry face. He got two cry faces now. Whenever they need to distract, they pull out the tears of Michael Jordan, man. Now, how he gets so good at making them flow? And notice, he never cried like this when he was playing basketball. This is only after the fact. That's the old cry face. They had to bring him out back then. Too many people was waking up. Not too many people waking up again. They got to bring his tears back out. They need Michael Jordan's tears. Boom, y'all. So, everybody's running this way. This right here is like your fork in the road where you get to the side. Now, notice, a lot of people over here will fake and act like they're friends with people over here. For what reason? It's for different reasons every time. They're over here, but they act as if they're friends with somebody over here. Now, if you're over here and you're a purple dot, right? And you want to be a friend with somebody who's a green dot, you have to come back through here, learn of God, and then pop out as a new creature. And then you will be able to fully be a friend of somebody over here. Because how can you fully be a friend of somebody when you don't even accept the God that they serve? When you don't even understand the God that they serve?
And you pay rent, they rent their clothes. Days of old gave us superstition like splitting poles, kissing toes, turn into a prince under mistletoes. Sick of those Cinderella ball, how you get the glow, Britain cold.
The final change, Bolt as fourth runner was under pressure. And then it all went dramatically wrong. An injury forcing the champion to the ground, his teammates blaming a delayed start to the race. Wrong. An injury forcing the champion to the ground, his teammates blaming a delayed start to the race.
Go ahead, get him, baby.
You know what's deeper than a sellout? Is that energy, everything, God, it's experiencing itself through everything. This microphone has a right to be a microphone.
I and every other professor on this campus are here to help you to find, take back, and keep your righteous mind. Because obviously you have lost it.
Part of the total. Just like how you got a lion.
You said all is not mental.
Huh?
You said all is not mental.
No. Mental is a choice. Mental is mind. Mind is a choice. Mind is something that make you do something, meaning you have the choice not to allow your mind. Like literally, I could sit here and my mind could be telling me that I need to go to the bathroom, and I could say to my mind, I'm not moving. Because I'm in control of you, not you in control of me.
Mind's telling me no.
The mind is like a child.
So you're saying to me that your mind can say, I want to go to the bathroom, and you could say, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
Do this right here. You see? Come in to test it. Now, when it comes in, just like the storm came in with Peter, just like the events with Job, when it comes in, it's coming in to blot out, to chip at it. It's coming in to chip. Oh, the faith is getting chipped at. Now, doubt is not replacing your faith with doubt. The doubt has come in to chip a little bit. But the Bible says God will not put no more on you than you can bear. So just before it gets all the way down and that faith is being chipped at because the storm is so strong, what would God do? Since you are his, since you are of him, he'll restore. He will restore. But guess what? When he restores, it'll get bigger. Uh-oh. It got bigger. It never said he doubted. He believed. So since he believed, we're gonna cover this right here up, and we're gonna put that shield of protection right back up there, y'all. He believed. Yes, he did. Let's put that shield of protection right back up there, shield of the Holy Spirit, to block that doubt from coming in to destroy our faith. This and that. You know, they try to hide all the evidence, but then this flood lasted for 40 days in 1530. We see what they doing. You could change around the rivers. You could change around the name of states. We understand where we at right now too. We understand what this land is. We're not confused. God is not the author of confusion. We understand what time it is out here, man. Nature. Boom. Let's go here. Y'all remember I put out the video called Kobe Bryant the Magician. A lot of people didn't understand why the video was called Kobe Bryant the Magician. They didn't understand because these people are your modern day magicians as well. Now, when you go back to this 1956 Harlem Globetrotter video, 1956, that's around the time they first started to give us the television. But was that the first time the television was actually invented or used? No, there's nothing new under the sun. Now check this out. Basketball wizards, extraordinary magicians of the court. Yeah, he's a magician. Kobe Bryant put the smoke thing down and he disappeared. Poof. Kobe Bryant threw the smoke ball down and disappeared. He's a magician. That's all it is, y'all. I'm telling you. That's all it is, man. He threw the smoke dust down and poof, he left the stage. But he's still out there. Still chilling. But we in a slavery breeding ground and only about 10% of people fly outside of the U.S. So, of course, they're going to say you lying here in the U.S. Of course they're going to say you lying. You lying. You lying. Well, how many times have you been outside the U.S.? Never. Well, hush your mouth. How can you ever see if he's alive or not? You don't even have a plane to follow him in the sky.
Right, because this, otherwise you look at the book, right, it breaks that whole, like, this is like magical.
Yeah, you don't want to break the magic. This is like magic. Yeah, you don't want to break the magic.
Notice they're getting the artists younger and younger and younger. Why are they getting the artists younger and younger? Because they want to appease to the younger crowd. They want to get your child at a young age. So we're going to start out with this guy right here named TJ, Lil TJ. Now, when you look at this dude, they only picked this dude out of the bunch because they wanted to market him. Marketability. They're looking at marketability, right? When you look at this dude look like he wouldn't even squish a fly. He wouldn't even shoot a fly off a biscuit, you understand? But these are the dudes who come out with all this gangster talk, all of this rah-rah talk. And you notice when they come out, you see them on private jets, all of this. You like, well, how they get the money to do this? They ain't even sold no albums. The CIA, man. What happened at the auditions of him getting into his position? They probably ran up this man's behind with a banana, but you wouldn't know. You just see the after product. You just see him out there like a zombie, hopping from video set to video set to video set to concert to video set. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. And I hope nobody wanna kind of test it out and say, oh, maybe Chosen King is lying. Maybe he lying. I'm gonna go on in there and see what it is. Go on in there. Go on in there. And I only say that to hard-headed people. But people who got sense and who want to listen, I say don't go. But people who don't got sense, I say go on in there and see if the fire gonna burn. 99.9% of all of their music is going to be talking about materialistic things. Never anything to stimulate your mind. How many photo shoots they gonna do with this man? You see, they get him the wardrobe and everything. You think this man went out and bought all these clothes, y'all? You think he went out and purchased this jet and went and bought this car, these foreign cars? No, man, the CIA, man. The CIA don't mind putting money behind this character to fool your children.
Very quickly, and these will be payments to small businesses. We've talked about loan guarantees to critical industries such as airlines and hotels. And we've also talked about a stimulus package to the American worker. You can think of this as something like business interruption payments for the American workers. We're looking at sending checks to Americans immediately. And what we've heard from hardworking Americans, many companies have now shut down, whether it's bars or restaurants. Americans need cash now, and the president wants to get cash now. And I mean now, in the next 2 weeks.
Because this is right here to show y'all how when they say that they don't want people out in public in groups more than 10, that they're breaking the bands of God's people. They're attempting to break the bands of God's people. There are churches closing down. Why? Oh, if your church tied in with the state, then you have no choice but to close down. Huh? You mean to tell me I can't decide to come into the church and to pray in a time like this? Ain't that what we need the most? We don't need no $1,000 bribe money. What we need the most is the conversion and converting of the truthers, the believers. So if they're afraid that somebody gonna get the disease, well, why can't everybody who go into church wear a mask and go up into the church? They don't want y'all going in there at all, because they want you to see your king in this hour, the king you chose. The Saul that you chose. They want you to sit home, watch your box, and get updates from your king.
They sold out for a little change. They sold out. Promise of the fame. They sold out. Now you know their name. They sold out.
You missed me!
And we know that families and churches, not government officials, know best how to create a strong and loving community. And we know that families and churches, not government officials, know best how to create a strong and loving community. And above all else, we know this. In America, we don't worship government, we worship God.
Hey, what's up, guys? So look, this morning I got some test results back for coronavirus and it came back positive. Yeah, and it sucks. Listen, I'm doing okay. Sabrina hasn't been tested and she's doing okay. I didn't have any symptoms. I got tested because I realized I was exposed to someone who had also tested positive. I found out last Friday that they were tested positive. I quarantined myself and got a test immediately and got the results back today. Look, this is serious, you know? Now's the time to really think about social distancing, washing your hands. Beyond that, there are people out there who aren't showing symptoms and that can easily spread it, okay? So now's a real time to be really vigilant about washing your hands and keeping your distance, okay?
Ain't no mating no four. You run it. Run it down.
Would have been 4 if you was smart. Mate.
Get the clock for a second, Michael. And what kind of player am I? Am I an offensive man or a defensive man? That's right, I'm neither. I play my opponent. If he likes to attack, I force him to defend himself. If he's a cautious man, I draw him into dangerous waters. See, you get so frustrated playing defensive positions, you make stupid moves you'd never make if you were thinking. When you come here, boy, check that at the door.